Every 2 years, thousands of the world's finest athletes compete for the highest accolades at the World Life-Saving Championships. Between the 1st and 9th of September 1994, lifesavers from over 30 nations were represented at the first event of this magnitude ever to be staged in the United Kingdom. The championships are divided into 2 sections, still water and ocean. Cardiff Empire Pool was the venue for the still water part of the competition and Newquay for the ocean section. The still water events demonstrate specific disciplines necessary to perform as lifesavers. This is the part of the championships where the non-surfing nations can show their mettle, and a number of Olympic swimmers were included in the national teams. Running concurrently with the national event was the World Inter-Club competition. This comprised 105 teams with up to 12 competitors, male and female. One of the major disciplines in the pool was the 200 metres freestyle swimming with obstacles event. The men's final proved very close, with Daniel McClellan of Australia just getting the touch ahead of Hans Bielmans of Belgium and Brent Foster of New Zealand. The formidable Simone Cotter of Australia won the gold in the women's event. Michelle Thorne of Surf Life Saving Great Britain achieved the first home medal when she narrowly beat Annika Morin of Sweden. Next event was the 100-metre mannequin rescue with swim fins. Germany's Klaus Hermes dominated this final, leaving Bart Rayman of Belgium and Adam Weir of Australia to settle for the joint silver medal. Paul Bethel of New Zealand took the bronze position. In the women's final, Commonwealth silver medalist Rebecca Perrott of New Zealand was the only non-European in the final 5. Barbara Goetke of Germany won the gold, and Annette Nass of Sweden was the bronze medalist. 4th-placed Conchita Ezcatlar of Spain was to feature later in the championships in an incident which was to illustrate the more serious nature of the sport. The 4x50 rescue tube relay produces a shock mistake by South Africa. The rescue tube slips from the patient's grasp, leading to their disqualification and allowing Australia another gold. Italy takes silver and New Zealand the bronze. The first UK gold was awarded to the Royal Life Saving Team for their quick thinking and skills in the initiative assessment event. At the end of the 4 days in Cardiff, the national team event was led by Australia, with Germany second and New Zealand in third position. In the club event, North Cronulla had the satisfaction of beating their rivals Coogee into second place, shared with Korchenbroich of Germany. The town of Newquay on Cornwall's Atlantic coast was chosen for the ocean events of Rescue1994. The contest site was at Fistral Beach, scene of many international surfing competitions, and with a high reputation for testing wave conditions. On Tuesday, the first day, clear blue skies, light winds and warm sunshine greeted the arrivals. An air of optimism was felt by all involved in the events for the next 4 days. A good-sized swell was running with the incoming tide, and very soon the inshore rescue boat team were called into action to collect an abandoned inflatable. Would the non-surfing nations be up to the challenge?
Well, we're hoping for the surf to come down a bit, but there's nothing to do about it, is it? I think we'll do all right. It's not. We haven't practiced that much on the board and ski, but on the swimming we'll be all right.
What I did do, if anybody wants a copy of this, they're up in the bag and I'll get them. It's just where I think the judges should stand for each of the events. In other words, you know, I mean, if I was setting up the areas and I've given a copy, I've given a dozen copies that I made off today.
North Cronulla this year ran second in the Australian. Right.
And who was the first?
Cronulla.
Cronulla. Oh, right.
Yeah, the club next door to us.
Yeah.
So it'll be a pretty good competition. They're not up.
Are they here?
Yes,
They here?
yes.
Oh, right.
They're the current world and defending champions.
Yeah.
And being next door neighbours, it's local derby and we're trying to get them up. Yeah. So, and we'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opportunity to applaud our hosts for Rescue1994, Surf Lifesaving Association of Great Britain. I make apologies for names not called because of pennants being hidden behind others in layers of 2 and 3. But I noted in the Belgian group there with the national flags, that tricolour of Belgium that competed so strongly at the Wales Empire Pool in Cardiff.
The greatest pleasure as I declare Rescue 94 in Cornwall open.
The Red Arrows. The Big Vixen roll. Especially for all the ladies here in Newquay, a nice big heart in the sky. As the main section comes towards us, Bell completes the manoeuvre by the cascade. An interesting enough manoeuvre, I'm sure you'll agree, from where we stand, and one obviously requiring exceptional flying skill.
I think we're okay.
Look straight ahead now over the bay, you'll see the return of the main section. We call this manoeuvre the vertical split or quiver of arrows. flying to the extreme left of the formation as we look at it now is Red 8, Flight Lieutenant Barry Cross. The Red Arrows.
After the Red Arrows, it was time for the International Ironman event. New Zealander Corey Hutchins.
You know, definitely Trevor's number one, and I'm also looking at the South African and the English as competitor as well. I think that should be about the top four.
Right, understand? Three. No one got any problem? You'll come back in around the two green and gold flags. Go back out for a swim leg.
– 15 nations competed in the International Ironman competition. The race is in 3 legs over the same distance. These include surf ski, paddleboard and swim. The order is decided by lottery prior to the event.
Well, it's extremely difficult to pick up caps. And with the tide rising, I'm moving around like a ballet dancer, I can tell you. Here come the 2 leaders now, casting an eye over the shoulder there, trying to pick up the benefit of waves coming behind them, but nothing in store. Well, here they come down the face of that wave and the water's edge. There's the yellow cap. Trevor Henry, just Lifesaving Australia, followed in by Corey Hutchins of New Zealand. Right into the ski leg for Henry and Hutchins. There's Chalupsky from Surf Lifesaving South Africa going through in 4th. That's Glenn Eldridge of Surf Lifesaving Association, Great Britain. Ladies and gentlemen, while the others here at the water's edge are struggling to get their skis into the water and out. And I tell you what, we're going to have some very sore boys down here at the end of this racing. Have a look at the leaders as they come in now on the right-hand side. Is that the yellow cap of Trevor Henry from Australia? I think it is. I think that is the yellow cap of Trevor Henry from Surf Lifesaving Australia. Corey Hutchins of New Zealand. Down in second place, only about 10 metres between the two of them. Right, that's Herbert Chalupsky from Surf Lifesaving South Africa. On the way down there now in 3rd place. And the water for the swim leg. Henry Australia leading Hutchins of New Zealand. Plenty of advice being given there to the 2 contestants by the handlers. And into the swim leg now. Behind Henry and Hutchins goes Chalupsky of the Republic of South Africa. Now they're level, next level. Hutchins Third place, across the line now from Surf Lifesaving, South Africa, Herman Chalupsky.
Oh, it's great fun. Yeah. Brilliant. What is his position? Fifth.
And the finish line's now only 2 metres away for him.
I get on a good news all that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome across the dais. Trevor Hendy of Surf Lifesaving Australia, Corey Hutchings of Surf Lifesaving New Zealand, and Stephen Short, Royal Lifesaving Society Australia. I don't think that there is anywhere in the world where you would have seen a tougher, more keenly contested and superbly fought out race that demonstrates all of the surf lifesaving skills of surf lifesavers worldwide. Gold medalist Trevor Hendy from Surf Lifesaving Australia. For further magnificent surfing skills, please acclaim now the silver medalist from Surf Lifesaving New Zealand, Corey Hutchings.
Early next morning, the women lined up for the Run, Swim, Run event.
Yeah, the surf conditions are quite good, so I hope to do quite well.
I think we've got a good chance. Got a horrible short break, but we'll manage, definitely.
I'm going to do the run, swim, run.
And you're going to win?
I don't know.
This is the first time she
tried.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the start of the Open Run, Swim, Run for Women, event number 9. We have, as I said earlier, our 23 contestants lined up at the start. They go around the blue and white flags there on the right-hand side of the beach, and once again the black and white quartered cap with the fern leaf out there from Surf Lifesaving New Zealand, Royal Lifesaving Society UK challenging. The course has been shortened for the ladies. I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
It wasn't long before the Spanish contestant Conchita Scatlar found herself in difficulties. Erm Matosti and Annalisa Santori, the Italian competitors, abandoned their positions by immediately going to her aid, staying with her until the beach rescue unit came out with a torpedo. Later, a special award was made to the girls for their selfless action. The race continues with Simone Cutter, who leads the field, being closely pursued by Michelle Thorne and Carla Gilbert.
Yes, now there's the Australia Cup coming through, but have a look at the contest down here in the shallows. That's Australia on the right.
Harry Windmill, the charismatic commentator, makes a rare mistake, identifying Michelle's black swim cap as that of a New Zealand team member.
There they come up around that flag. Australia leading New Zealand, Australia leading New Zealand, and Australia in third place. And I tell you what, this could be won on the sand. This could well be won on the sand. This could be done on the sand, ladies and gentlemen. for them. I tell you what, they've done it tough for you. Thank you. We've got the correction. It's UK, Great Britain in second place. Come on, let's hear it for them there. Great effort indeed from those ladies. Australia, UK, Australia. That's unofficial, of course.
With the tide receding, the competition moves to the beach area in which the Asian teams had high expectations.
Japan, move forward a little bit, please. Keep going.
In the beach flags event, competitors' reactions are tested. At a blast of the whistle, they race to claim a baton, and always there is one less baton than contestants.
Heads down.
South Africa take third place, leading to a final between Japan and Indonesia. Yatsutoshi Kujirai wins, with Inenge Madia coming second. Third place belongs to Justin Poggeter. In the women's semi-final, the last three are Mary Sayward-Peras of Great Britain, Veronica Lee of Australia, and Masami Yusa of Japan, leaving a final between Australia and Japan. For the first time in world competition, one country wins gold in both men's and women's events, and the Japanese are ecstatic. In the men's beach sprint, it is Callum Taylor of New Zealand who takes the gold medal. Veronica Lee is overwhelming in the women's sprint final and competes again in the team relay, here handing over the baton to Ironman champion Trevor Hendy. But it's South Africa who come through to triumph.
We move to event number 21, the National Beach Relay Final.
For South Africa, it is their first gold medal in ocean events in 20 years. The national event's over, action continues with the inter-club events, and next morning the men's taplin heats commence in waves of increasing size and power. Even the inshore rescue boats experience difficulty getting through the shore break. But for competitors, the rides back to shore make the effort worthwhile. The women's ski race was due to follow the taplin heats, but having watched the struggles of the men, they were concerned whether they would be able to cope with the testing conditions. Kerry Thomas of Maroochydore takes advantage of a gap while the other girls struggle in the shore break. Lisa Pritchard of Aberporth in Wales chases Kerry out and suffers whiplash injury in a nasty wipeout. Undeterred, she continues to chase the leader. By now, Kerry Thomas has fought her way out to the turning buoys. Smiling Kerry paddles her way to victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for an excellent display. She's off the ski now, she's got hold of the ski, she has finished 3 open flags, going across the next anything to worry about. She's completed the course, I believe, in the specified time. We'll take out the gold medal. The one to see it, and we'll await the official results later. The competitor who has finished second. Final of the ski race.
To the delight of her family, Lisa Pritchard gets second place, and coming in third, Caroline McIlwain of Blue Water Bay, South Africa.
Would you please acclaim the surf life-saving skills of the young lady from Maroochydore, Queensland in Australia, Kerry Thomas. And ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome from Aberporth, the silver medalist, Lisa Pritchard. From the Republic of South Africa and from the Blue Water Bay Club, Caroline McIlwain.
There is a shuttle service going from here to Town Beach for the water events, and it is situated up by the cafe.
The conditions at Fistral made competition too dangerous, and the contest site was relocated at Town Beach in Newquay Bay. For non-British competitors unfamiliar with the large tidal range, it was difficult to understand how the event could be completed at the new site, with waves breaking over the sea wall and no visible signs of beach. But after a short delay, the tide receded, and the men's surf race final was marshalled in ample deep water.
Overall it was great, you know, with the conditions being too rough to hold it here today and moving around the corner, and even a wave came up for the finals there too, so I've loved it. The town's been great, the people have been really friendly, and the competition's been excellent.
The competition has been fairly good actually, and a few surprises. What nations or what individuals stood out?
Well, for starters, Corey Hutchings, who I race against all the time at home in Australia, him and I had a great race in the International Ironman on Tuesday night to start the week, and he's going exceptionally well, but the whole New Zealand standard is raised, and it easily could have gone the other way in the competition between Australia and New Zealand. Then there's the South Africans who won the tap on relay today in the Interclub. Have some great board paddlers, ski paddlers, swimmers. Japanese won both flags, men's and women's, and excellent sprinters as well. And even the Ironman got 6th in the International Ironman competition. So the Japanese have improved a great deal. The Italians, the French, the Germans all did well in different events in the surf, you know. And last but not least, the British have done exceptionally well. It's been great.
Where the earth meets the sea, where the waves meet the sky, where people meet the water, we'll be standing by. Wherever life's in need, wherever waters flow, our circle will hold fast and true, with strength we'll grow. Stand inside the circle, united, one worldwide. Stand inside the circle, fighting time and tide. Brothers and sisters, together side by side, throwing out the lifeline, stand with pride. When life itself's in danger, when hearts cry for relief, when tempests rage and spirits fall, we'll be strong in our belief. The bond of courage strong.
It's such a fickle sport that on the day anyone can win, you know, so you have that respect for each other, and you're really not only racing the person next to you, you're racing the conditions as well. So the guys are all great mates, which is probably, for a sport with so many countries, it's probably one of the only sports in the world where everyone talks to each other.
United.